Hey guys, so we are back with let's see, part 4 of Alan Wake. Whew, sorry. It is 10:13 at night, and I decided to do a video. Um, it took me a while because I'm on Christmas break and I was spending some time with my family, and yeah. Well, let's continue here.
Done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
So last time we left off was when I forgot, but he was like trying to find her in the water, and so I decided, I was videotaping, the whole playthrough when he came home, and I'm pretty sure some of you guys know what happened, but and then my camera died, so I had to replace the batteries. But now we're here in episode 2, I believe, on part 4, and let's go talk to Sheriff.
Mr. Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor. That was Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on other things these days.
Bruce and Jacob on a camping trip overdue, haven't been in contact. If you have seen them or know their whereabouts, please call 555-9932. Isn't it weird how like in every movie or whatever have to have a 555 number? Like everyone, like that's usually like a Vegas number, sometimes like my number was a 555 number, and what is that? Well, it's just gas and or oil or whatever you call it. And yeah, like mostly every movie has that, and then like some the people say that the reason why they have that is so that no one can call them or whatever. But yeah.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stuckey's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd locked me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I said if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're going to meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot
Mr.
called
Wake, can I
Lover's
help
Peak.
you with anything?
Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Hey, you're all right. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different. You know, I shouldn't even be in here. The cops, they got it all wrong. See? Sure. I beat him up, but I wasn't drunk. I mean, I wasn't drunk at the time. I only got drunk afterward.
manuscript. Get it? You know.
I told him, oh yeah, well, I don't hear yes, we're on your feet.
Anyway.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Anyway, I was gonna talk about is how was your guys' Christmas? Mine was pretty good. I got what I wanted. Yeah. Um, so also, I just wanted to say that
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station. There was something for me in an abandoned car.
Anyway, I wanted to say that, you know, in some games, they, like those Japanese games like Resident Evil, so they actually made the characters like really realistic, and like they made the character Chris and Leon, and you know they always make them like really handsome, but back in the 90s or whatever they weren't. They looked like little.
Alice's driver's license had been placed in the front seat. The caller meant business.
They, you know, they kind of make him look awesome and stuff, and it was really cool. So.
Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Al, what the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
But yeah, and I just think that's kind of cool how, you know, they do that and stuff, and you know they like Leon. He'll always, you know, have a big part in my life because I've always felt. The heck? Oh, the TV. I was like, what the heck? And
the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it.
It's because like
Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think
oh my
about
god, I can't
that,
talk
or
to
I'll
these
lose
things
it.
talking.
The dread lingers at the edge
But
of perception.
it's because like I've always felt safe, kind of like, I don't know, playing as him. I know it sounds weird, but like, and some people, you know, have a favorite, you know, character on like a TV show or like a game or whatever, but like, you know, for like my life, I've always played as Leon. At every single kind of play I played, like Resident Evil 6, I've always played as Leon, but then I wanted to give a shot, you know, with Helena and stuff. So.
I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable little outing. They are not accountable for their actions, of course. I can assure you that my staff has been reprimanded.
Tor and Odin never called.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk
Am
about...
I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Hey, take it easy.
Hey, nobody move. Get your hands off of my client.
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I stick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges.
Barry
Mr.
got
Wake,
balls.
my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
Oh man.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan. She even has a fan site dedicated to you. And she was very helpful when I was looking for you. Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car, just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice. And
Do you understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
Sorry about the red dot you see in the corner down there. It's, you know, a digital camera, and it's not very perfect, like I said on my first video. But yeah, it'll do for now until I get older.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done. Hey, Rusty, right? You're at Cabins. Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but I'm kind of full here.
Poor Gabby.
Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure. What happened?
Crazy poachers. Max here got his foot caught in a trap. They're illegal to use here. Hell, you're not supposed to hunt within the park at all. But that doesn't stop some lowlifes.
Okay.
Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No, this whole thing... Listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha-ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
Okay.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too. If you have any trouble finding it, just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that.
Al, you're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms,
Oh my gosh,
strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long tangled up sleeves, and eating a healthy diet of pills. Al, you may...
Oh my god.
That's just crazy talk, Al. Al? Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be Deliverance all over again.
bless you.
Oh, this place is trying to kill me. I'll bet there's mold in here, spores, poison ivy, God knows what.
Have you guys ever teased Barry
So
before?
not
Like
worth
when you
a
try to
15%
leave the room,
commission.
you turn off the light. Look, watch.
Real funny, Al. Real funny. Ha ha! Thank you. I'll just sit here in the dark till you come back. Or until I get eaten by a group.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh. Well, I guess now we have to walk, which is very annoying.
I'll wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every
And so I just went to Walmart today and I got a new game. So it's not really new; it just came out last year. It's called Dead Island Riptide, and I'm still doing the first one that just came out stuff. So
Barry had the keys to the car he rented. It wasn't a long walk to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest.
yeah, you would run over some guys, you know.
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
Okay, well, I forgot where I'm gonna get the gun. Oh my god, that never happened to me before. How did I get my gun? Let me turn this off.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc.
Okay, now it's time to leave.
My plan? You'll make it sound a lot more organized than I ever did.
Something. Whoa. So I'm thinking of doing a playthrough or a gameplay of Silent Hill Downpour. I just finished it, I think, like 2 days ago, I think, or maybe shorter than that. I don't know, but that game is like kind of like Silent Hill is like the king or the queen of jump scares. Like it's just very, very fun. Okay, well, let's leave. Yeah, I think this game is like really fun, so but it has its moments. The heck?
The vision left me. There was no hesitation.
Musty, hang on! I'm coming! Please, help me! Anybody? Help me! Help! Help me!
Let me take a breather for a minute. Okay.
Can you hear me? Anyone! Please, help!
Back here. I'm back here. Hey, please help me.
Mr. Wake? Oh, hell. It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must. The lights. In the office. I have the key. Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back. Whatever did this couldn't be Barr. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.